Ready to make a difference? This is the Palm Harbor Chamber of Commerce podcast, where we connect you with the stories behind our local businesses.
Welcome to the Palm Harbor podcast. I'm your host, Kert Rhodes, and today we have Margaret from Pirates Plumbing.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are
Good
you?
to see you. So let's unravel you a little bit.
Right.
Who are you? What's Pirates Plumbing? Talk to us about the...
It's a lot.
Yeah, it is. I know it's a mouthful.
Okay, so I'm Margaret McLaughlin, and we own Pirates Plumbing.
Right.
We're originally from Erie, Pennsylvania, my husband and I.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I was born and raised. I have 6 brothers and sisters. Terry and I actually went to high school together, and then we were best friends, and then later on in life ended up together.
Okay.
So that's our story. I moved down here when I was 19, but I was basically raised in the plumbing industry. My dad's a plumber.
Really?
My brother's a plumber.
Okay.
My cousins, my uncles, family events, plumbing trucks everywhere. So
And you married a plumber.
no.
Okay, no.
I married a businessman, not a
All right.
plumber. Yes.
I got ahead of myself.
Couldn't do all that. That's
Right.
a little too much. It's a little too much plumbing for me.
Right.
My sister married a plumber though. Which is
Okay.
But so I did my best to move away from plumbing. You know, I
Okay.
went to college, did marketing, did advertising, and then just kind of kept getting sucked back in when mainly my father and brother, when they were working together, when they needed help.
Okay.
I would, come in, and then I started taking over the books, the accounting, the insurance, and the next thing I knew, I was kind of like ingrained
You were
in it.
engulfed in it.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's pretty much like in my blood.
Right. All right.
And it's something that I enjoy,
Right.
and something I'm good at.
Okay. Good.
So, I have a passion about it. I enjoy going to work. I enjoy our customers, and it just, plumbing's plumbing. But when you can really help someone at the end of the day, at least you feel good about what you're doing.
Absolutely. I agree.
We had a couple good calls yesterday. We had that benefit where we could help a couple, older people out.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, we all said like, hey, we all feel good about what we did.
There you go.
So, and of course, there's still the making money side.
Okay.
Of course. But it's like, if you don't do those things, it's not worth it anymore.
Okay. So how did you and Terry get together? In Pirates Plumbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Terry has always worked in like project managing. Well, he was a Marine.
Okay.
And once a Marine, always a Marine. Well, I should say that. And then, so he's very disciplined. He's always been in management. He was a property manager for the last 10 years.
Okay.
And I would say around the COVID time, the business kind of started to suffer. And the business was called Just In Time Plumbing.
Oh, okay.
So my dad
Did not
moved
know
out
that.
of the business.
Okay.
My brother opened up another business.
Okay.
So around that time, it really was just me and another plumber. And my goal was just to work from home, and I had a younger child at that time, and I could just dispatch one guy,
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we just worked together,
Right.
and we both were making a comfortable lifestyle. And then the work just kept coming in. So then we just got bigger than we expected, and now we have almost 4 trucks. And it just really, my husband was coming in and helping out and doing the inventory, doing the project managing, the heavy equipment. I mean, really like a manager and project manager.
Okay.
And then he was working his other job also. So then he went down part-time with his other job. And then, now within the last year where we have that 3rd truck and we're working on the 4th truck,
Right.
we just decided it's best for him to come on full-time. And I mean, it's been great. It's a huge relief for me. Because when you own a business, nobody is as invested as you in the owners.
Absolutely.
So having that 100% partner in there
Right.
is just a relief. I mean, for me personally.
We can rely on them.
Yes.
Right.
And I mean, obviously he just fit right in. People didn't even know he had a second job. Because he was there so much, and he's the face, especially for big jobs.
Okay.
Where the guys could come back to me and say, it's 1:00, we don't have the part, we shouldn't do this today, Terry will say, well, no, we can get it done. And he'll figure out a way
Right.
to get the part to them, or to get the stuff to him and get it done. So it's working out great. So
Awesome.
now we both are doing it, and I'm taking more of a lead role on the back end for like financials, office stuff, working on our systems and stuff like that. And then he takes the project management role,
Okay.
I guess is the best way to describe it.
Okay. So where did you come up with the name Pirates?
Oh, so
Is it a funny story or?
I mean, well, because we're from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And my husband's always been like, I mean, now he's more of a Bucks fan, but still a Pittsburgh fan.
Right.
So the Steelers, and then they also have the Pirates.
Okay.
And when we were Just in Time Plumbing, I like to say it was kind of ran like the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
And we did a lot of property management companies, and we still do a lot of property management companies. But we wanted to take the business a different route, where we wanted to be more involved with residential. That's where the chamber came in. We wanted to be more involved in the community. We moved it. Our kids are born and raised in Palm Harbor, so like this is our heart. We've been here for 20 some years, and so like when we were dreaming about what would we do, it was like, let's open up an office in Palm Harbor. Let's be a part of those parades that we used to take our kids to.
Right.
We'll have our banners at the baseball, fields down in Palm Harbor.
Right. You mean the ones on the fence? And whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in high school.
Yep.
So that's where like our goal was to be.
Okay.
And then through that time, we did a whole new rebranding. So that's when we changed the name too. So we were looking at like.
I like the logo.
Yeah. So we love the logo.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of attention for it. Like our trucks are like obnoxiously
Yes,
loud.
I've seen them down the road.
Yeah, I mean,
Pirates Plumbing.
yes, yeah, people like text me a picture or see. So we just want that logo to be everywhere.
Yeah.
But we love it. We got very lucky
Who
with
came
it.
out with it though?
Terry.
Terry did. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole thing? You didn't do any of the colors or? Okay, you did the hat and the nose and all
Did
that. Okay.
everything, and like I was so ingrained.
You don't want to take any credit, do you?
I can't. I was so ingrained. Okay, crazy story. We had our trucks rewrapped and a new logo for Just in Time Plumbing.
Right.
And I was like, we got a new logo. Like I was so ingrained in keeping that name.
Yeah.
So I always say he's like big picture.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, let's just not change it and let's get jobs on the board.
Right.
And he's like, no, like think of something that people will remember. Think of. So we also thought of Bam Bam for our kids, Braden, Andy Mason.
Okay.
We thought of like a character like the old Bam Bam from that cartoon.
From Fred Flintstone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of thought about that too. So we looked at a couple of them, and he worked with a great person that helped him create different logos.
Okay.
And we just thought this one was more.
No, I love
friendly.
it. Like you said,
So-
when it's driving down the road, you're like, oh, yep, Pirates Plumbing, going probably do another job.
Yeah.
So it's very colorful. It stands out. So,
Yes.
and that's what you want
Yes.
from an
want that.
advertising standpoint, right?
Yeah. So I wish I could take the credit, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
all
yeah.
him. Even now, when we need our logo for something, I go back to him because he has specific logos. It's like his baby. I should make it into like a doll that he can, cradle or something. But he has specific logos that he has different places.
So in regards to, because people are actually watching our podcast, what is your website? How can they get in touch with you? Because obviously, if they need some plumbing for whatever reason or have a question, they can call. What's the phone number? What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Office number is 727-412-8075.
Okay.
We also have a website. It's piratesplumbing.com.
Very simple.
And also, when we're not in the office, we have an answering service, so we get the messages right away.
Okay.
So
Are you on Instagram and Facebook?
we're on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, good.
Just the Pirates Plumbing.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Yeah. So one thing that we did when we switched over to Pirates Plumbing also is we changed like the lifestyle for our employees. So our plumbers don't work weekends. They don't, unless they want to, or unless the day runs late. So I don't want to say they don't work nights, but if they start a job and it's running late, they will work a little bit later. But most of the time they're home by 5 or 6 with their family. Because one thing I learned being in the plumbing industry and raised around it is seeing my dad or my brother on call, getting called,
Yeah.
holidays, weekends.
Late at night, early in the mornings. Yep.
Yeah, and we had one plumber who was with us for like 7 years. Great guy. We still talk to him. He had to give up coaching his son's football team because he had to work like every other weekend. And so, again, turning towards Pirates Plumbing, we just were like, we're going to do it our way.
More family oriented.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if they're not happy, then, if they're not happy, no one's happy. And nobody wants a tired plumber coming to your house on Monday.
Right. Yeah. So what about emergency situations? Because it seems like, I'm just going by experience, it seems like plumbing issues are 2 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Oh my God, turn the water off. And so I'm just curious.
Some people aren't happy with it. Some get mad, hang up, I can't believe you won't get somebody out. But others are understanding, and I can usually still get somebody there by like 6. So if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and you can, turn your water off or something, I can call somebody or text them and be like, hey, you're going to start early today. Go right to the job site.
Okay.
And then if it's later too, if we get a call at 4 or 5, that's an emergency.
Yeah. Common sense situations, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are some, and we just refer those out to other plumbing companies that refer work to us.
Okay.
So,
I was going to ask you, do you work with other plumbing companies? Because it seems like your closest, businesses that are with you, like for Pirates Plumbing, obviously there's a lot of plumbing companies.
Yep.
So you probably coordinate with the right plumbing companies that have your style, right?
yes.
So, because there's some plumbing companies out there that kind of do, their employees are more salespeople,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
And that's not for everyone, or they work 24/7. So it seems like you steer away from those type of situations.
Right. We have, I would say, our core group of plumbing companies that they refer to us and we refer to them.
Okay.
And we know the customer will get taken care of.
Right.
So, for instance, my brother-in-law, who's a plumber, he just does new construction. So if you call with an emergency water leaking, I would never send you to him.
Right.
But we've had, actually through the chamber, we've had people opening up new businesses, need plumbing. And for something like that, for new construction, I just tell them, hey, I can refer you to my brother-in-law. And then he does the same for residential.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you find the right people for things like that, then, it all works out.
Okay. Fair enough. So let's switch gears a little bit. You joined the chamber when?
Well, I think this will be our 3rd year.
Yes, I think it is.
And
Goes by quick, doesn't it?
It really does.
You
Well,
have to
just
think about it.
remember-
You're like, I think it was 22.
Well, I just got my renewal.
Okay.
So I had
there
to
you
say,
go.
I think it was my
Well, you
second
got a bill. You got an
renewal.
invoice.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say invoice, but.
Right.
So we joined again, when we came in Palm Harbor. Actually,
Okay.
I came in and met Matt on his first week.
Okay.
So we were new. He was kind of new.
Okay.
And I think we just sat and talked for 45 minutes.
Okay.
And I love the chamber because it's not selly. It's not pitchy. And I just always feel welcome. When I see people now, they're like my friends.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Isn't that how it's supposed to be, though? Isn't it
should
supposed to be easy for the most part, right?
Yeah, it's just
So you build
easy.
relationships, you get back to the community, you love your chamber, and it usually comes back tenfold from a business standpoint.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the stories we hear. The people, I think, I'll go back, because I think it's the people that are part of the chamber that are a little bit more entrenched in the chamber, meaning you're going to events pretty much on a regular basis. Not saying you can be at every single one,
Right.
but when you do, it's just like anything else. You have some kind of consistency. You 9 times out of 10, you're going to get those results,
Right.
right?
And you may see them later on down the line. I mean,
Right.
for me, nobody's, coming to an event with no hot water or with, something going wrong, like plumbing wise.
Right.
But we'll get a referral, or we did one of our first events. There was a downtown Palm Harbor, it was an old restaurant that was down there, and it was like a St. Patty's Day thing.
Okay.
And I think they were working with the chamber on it, or the chamber was helping them. I don't know if it was like an only chamber event. Do you know what I'm referring to? It's where the
Is
new
it off of
Krabby's-
Florida Avenue?
Where the new Krabby's is. There was
Yes.
another.
Yes. The other place right there. Yes.
Yes.
I know you're talking about the Irish place.
Yes.
Yes.
So that was one of our things that we did. We set up a table, and we just had fun. We talked to people. I wouldn't say like not a huge event, but we just went and had fun. It was easy. My son was there. He was riding a scooter. We had food. It was good. And then probably about a month later, one of the people we were just randomly talking to needed a repipe. And it ended up turning into like a big job, a good customer, and she's referred a lot of people.
Good.
So I think it wasn't the push sell environment. We
Right.
were out there giving out koozies, talking to people, having fun.
Right.
We weren't even talking
Yeah.
about plumbing. We were talking about my kid's scooter.
Right.
And
But you're out there advertising. You probably got your tent, because
Yep.
I know your tent is very, very
Yes.
colorful,
Yeah,
just
we
like
have
your
it.
trucks.
Yeah, we
Right.
have the tent.
So it kind of speaks for itself.
Right. Yeah,
and you
I
just
don't have
haven't-
to say what I do.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're just having a normal conversation with normal people.
Yeah. And she said, don't you remember? I forget what it was, but she was talking about, actually, it might have been Pittsburgh or something, because the logo.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, your son. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do remember you.
Okay.
But so I guess it's not about plumbing.
No, I think it's just about building relationships.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I've been with the chamber for a little over 7 years now, and I think when you go to these events consistently,
Yep.
you build relationships
Yep.
from a friend standpoint, business standpoint, and I think it just comes together rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the Palm Harbor Chamber, I think the relationships run a little bit deeper than normal. That's just my opinion, because typically at our events, we probably have 35-ish people that show up on a consistent basis, from lunch events to our community events, talking to our dignitaries, to our social events. So,
I agree.
yeah.
Yeah, I always have a good experience. I mean, now, you meet people, then you just start texting them. And
Yeah.
even from like my brother-in-law has an AC company from the chamber.
Okay.
Who's I referred to my hair person. She had a great experience. Now he's going to go to my brother-in-law. I've never used him,
All right.
but other people have had a great experience. And then even as far as my son walking dogs for people when they go out of town.
Oh,
like,
okay.
It really just comes together like at a personal level.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, and people you can trust.
Yeah.
And people you like.
Yeah. So for the people that are listening right now, why do you think they should join the chamber?
Well, I think it's just easy. It's easy, it's enjoyable, and it's fun. I mean, I don't go to as many events, but now that Terry is, now I have a real partner working with me, it's going to be easier for us to do these things. But the last thing you want to do when you're kind of getting beat up all day and working all day is go work. But
Right.
it's not working. It's, like once you get there, you see people you like, you talk to them, and it's just, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel selly. But, you just talk. You do talk business, but it's almost
It's like a casual party.
Yeah, and it's like-minded people.
Yes. Well,
Who-
they're very open-minded as well. I
Yes.
think that's very important.
Yeah.
Because we have so many types of businesses from A to Z. And you have those people that are really want to be salesy, and I don't think it works out too well for a lot of those. I think it's more building those friendly relationships will turn into bigger things for, say, your business. But you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. You can sit there and be friendly to others, and you can kind of promote your business, right?
Yep.
And it's a very, like you said, it's a very, very simple atmosphere.
Yep.
Very friendly atmosphere.
Yep.
So,
No, I don't, in my experience, I don't go there expecting you to give me a job to put on the schedule next week.
right.
but I mean, you almost forget to talk about work because you end up talking about
Yeah.
other things.
Right. It's kind of like that 90-10 rule, right? 90% you're talking to friends and how you doing, how can I help them, right?
Yeah.
And then 10% you talk about yourself.
Yeah. I was at a chamber luncheon and I sat next to two people I really didn't know. And we all were eating, laughing, and talking. Then at the end, we're like, "Oh, what do you do? What do you do?"
What's your name again?
Yeah. And so it was like, wow, I didn't even bring business cards.
Right.
Like,
Right.
you just kind of forget, and that's what I enjoy about it. I mean, Matt is obviously like so easy to work with, and like I mean, I think and the chamber's so open to like. Weren't you guys just saying somebody had a meeting here yesterday? Another business.
Yep. Because some people work from their home, and they don't want 50, 60, 70 people at their house. Maybe their house is not big enough. Well, we have the chamber here.
Yep.
So you can utilize the chamber as having a business opportunity here or a social event.
Yep.
So it's definitely available.
Yep. And I've come here to the meetings. I know Lewis used to do the marketing meetings, and gosh, those were packed. And like, I'm literally like taking notes. I got my computer open, my phone,
Right.
and I like you have to pay for stuff like that.
Yeah. I think I would say a little bit more than half our members here at the chamber are self-employed. So they're looking to kind of getting themselves in the middle of the county or getting in the middle of Palm Harbor and really trying to spread their wings. And how do they do that? In my personal opinion, I think the chamber is great. I mean, having over 400 members, a lot of people don't know that, wow, the chamber has 400
I was gonna
members?
say
Wow,
that too.
that's exactly.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the light bulb goes off going, wow, okay, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of events. If you take the month of October that we're in, you have morning events, you have afternoon events, you have evening events, we have ribbon cuttings for newer members. We try to encourage those new members to hold off for maybe 90 days because, like you said earlier, when you start going to chamber events, yes, you want to build relationships and you want to tell everybody about Pirates Plumbing. But I think you need to build a base of people that know you. So when you do have that ribbon cutting, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm going.
Yep.
So, and you have a massive amount of people. I've been to ribbon cuttings where there's only been like, 8 or 10 people because we didn't know them. We don't know what they do.
Yeah.
And it's hard to really push more members. What do they do again? Who are they?
Yeah.
Versus, oh, I'm going there. I love that person. She's great or he's awesome. They got a great facility, blah, blah, blah. They have great food.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it works in so many different flavors.
And I think like for ribbon cuttings, I always thought like, oh, they probably know people who are going to go. But I think it's probably most important to go to those.
Yes. I think for those that are listening that want to have a ribbon cutting, say at their business,
Yes.
invite the people that you want to invite.
Yep.
And the chamber's going to invite our chamber members.
Right.
So we can come together. We did one yesterday,
Yes.
just behind Diesel there, La Marche, if I'm
Okay,
pronouncing
okay.
it correctly. I don't think I am. It's a French name.
Okay.
And she had all of her family members there.
Yeah.
And we had the chamber member there, and we had a bunch of people there. It was so nice. So she was very grateful.
Yep.
She had tears coming out of her eyes,
Yep.
because she was very thankful for the chamber to show up and have that support.
It's a big deal.
Right.
I
'Cause
haven't even
she's
done
a
a
she's
ribbon
a business self-employed business owner.
Yeah.
I'm a business owner. You're a business owner. You want to support your community.
Yes.
And that's why you do. You try to help. And we just kind of build this nice little nest of people
Yep.
for our community.
Yep.
So,
Yep. No, I can't agree more. I have a friend who was part of another chamber, and she started her ribbon cutting and planned it, and then they called her and canceled it because they said they couldn't get enough people, and she was just like devastated. But I kept telling her like, come to our chamber, come
right.
here.
That's sad. Yeah, it's too
but I
bad.
wouldn't recommend, like you said, I wouldn't recommend doing it right away. Like,
Right.
don't join and then do a ribbon cutting.
Right,
You know,
right.
Get to know people and
Get involved. Come to
Yeah.
the events. Build those relationships.
yeah,
Much, much easier.
right.
Right.
Yeah. No.
And for those that are listening that you want to think about becoming a member of the Palm Harbor Chamber, go to palmharborchamber.com. You can call us here. It's got the phone number, location. Come here, talk to our CEO, Matt. Any questions, be able to answer. So I think that's what we're very open door policy. How can we help you?
Yeah. And try one of the luncheons.
Try one of the luncheons. Yes, we just had a luncheon yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, those are great.
They are.
And you even like just learn something new or something that you're like, wow, let me, think about doing that. So
I see that a lot. I being the business development director for the Palm Harbor Chamber, I try to get people that are, say for example, luncheons. I want people to interact with each other.
Yeah.
Because I'll say, hey Bob, do you know Sue? No. Come over here, shake hands, tell them what you do. Bob, you do this. Sue, you do this. And then they have a conversation.
Right.
And I go on to the next people. And I go on to the next people.
Because it can be intimidating. And I'm actually shy. I think you know that.
Well, we have these little lanyards that people wear. It says new member.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, the new member kind of just walks around like this going, gosh, who do I talk to first? Well, I know Kert. I know Matt. And they'll walk over and I go, get over here. And I grab, I want you to meet.
Yep.
I want you to meet this person. I want you to meet her. So, and then all of a sudden, boom, hey, how you doing? Because they look like they're like, oh my gosh, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not in this kind of situation. Oh my gosh. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're like a flower.
And I probably still get
bloom.
that off because if I'm talking about plumbing or my family,
Right.
I'm good. But meeting new people, that's tough. But what I noticed is that I would go to an event, meet somebody, and then next week you see them at another event. And then you see them, and then you just kind of build your circle of, who you know, and then they introduce you to people before you know it. So if I can do it, I'm very introverted. I would rather be home reading a book than, that's just my thing. So it's not too intimidating.
Okay, awesome. Well, Margaret, thank you for Pirates Plumbing. Appreciate you coming on the podcast. Let's throw out your website again, your phone number, if you don't mind.
Margaret with Pirates Plumbing. The phone number is 727-412-8075. And the website is piratesplumbing.com.
And if you see their trucks going down the road, you will obviously see Pirates Plumbing because it's very colorful. You'll see that pirate out there.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you again. Appreciate it. Thanks, folks at home.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Palm Harbor Chamber newsletter for updates and the next episode. A big thank you to our trustees for their incredible support. This podcast was produced by ABS Photo and Video.